All right, what we got today? What do we have today? You know, I'm gonna start the video off. The elephant in the room. Everyone's talking about it. Tax time. Taxes are coming up. Big, big fat checks in the mail, signed by our great Uncle Sam. Daddy government, mommy government. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So uh I bought some lo mein today. It was nasty. And I never go out and buy no food. I normally go and make it myself. I bought the lo mein. It was really salty and it cost $9. I won't do it again. I won't do that again. They can keep their lo mein, they can keep their meow meow mix. They can keep all that. I don't want it. I don't want it. You know, Haitians. Haitians in Ohio are eating cats and dogs. That's what they're saying. They're eating cats and dogs, geese, gooses, ducks. They eating all that. And they shouldn't be eating that because they got food stamps. I don't understand. They got food stamps. They got a license. So you can go drive your car with your food stamps to a farmer's market and buy some animals that we eat here. Because we don't eat cats and dogs here. That's illegal. A cat has a human-like face. It looks like a little human. That's why we don't eat them because they have human faces. A deer's face is not like a human. A horse's face, I don't know. Not really. I wouldn't. I don't look at a horse and be like, oh, that's a person right there. That's a person. I normally don't do that. I normally don't. But we're getting our fat checks coming. Fat, chunky checks. Don't spend it all in one place, guys. I know it's kind of early, but don't spend it in one place. Try to save something, even $1. If you can save $1, you did good. You saved $1. You saved $1. The other day, we had sent some money to some countries, and the countries are losing the stuff that we're sending them. They're losing the planes. They're blowing each other up, like the friendly fire blow up. Shout out to Pat Tillman, friendly fire. If you don't know who Pat Tillman is, he was killed by friendly fire. They say he was a really terrible guy. I read the book, Pat Tillman's book. Pat Tillman was an atheist, and from what the book said, he was kind of a cheesehead, a mean cheesehead. So you take what you want with that. Like Pat Tillman, friendly fire. What else do we got today? We got Wednesday. What else do we got? We have more word on Diddy. They're saying that more people are coming out. More people are coming out for Diddy, saying, "Oh, he's good. He's so innocent." I don't know. A guy told me the other day, if the guy wins the president race, there's gonna be slavery again. So I'm like, bet. I'm like, bet. If there's finna be some slavery, I'm finna own some slaves. Because what's the requirement to own slaves? It's not skin color. Not skin color. If it was a skin color, Anthony Johnson wouldn't have had no slaves. 1621, Anthony Johnson, one of the first recorded slave owners, a black man. And there were tons and tons of black slave owners, plantation runners, and they weren't nice. They always say like, "Oh, they got all the slaves so they can free them and be nice to them." That's why they had all those slaves. He had 900 slaves, and he was freeing them. They made a movie. And it's like, no, these were some of the harshest slave owners in the United States. Louisiana, we had tons of slave owners, black slave owners. I'm not even talking about the white ones. They never tell. We all know about the white ones. They never tell us about the black ones. There were black slave owners, and they were monsters. They were monsters. Monsters. I don't even have the names in front of me right now. But we have North Carolina, South Carolina, we have Florida, in New Orleans. And these are all top-notch slave owners. Top-notch slave owners. So anytime someone says like, oh, they're going to bring back slavery, that means anyone can have slaves. Anyone can have slaves. It's just a money thing. It's not a color thing. You're not born white and then you come with a slave. It doesn't work that way. You got to have some money to buy some slaves. If you don't have no money, you don't have no slaves. Same principle applies today. No money, no slaves. So if they do decide to bring slavery back, if you ain't got no money, you ain't gonna have a slave. You don't got nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. You don't have no money, so you're not gonna even be in the slave trade. Don't worry about that. You ain't got no money. No money. You can't even buy a shoe. You can't buy one shoe. You ain't got no money. How you worry about slavery? You worry about the wrong thing. Trust God. Stop trusting people.